Hello students, welcome to your biology class. Hope all of you have gone through what we have learned last classes. We have learned about major microorganisms, useful microorganisms and harmful microorganisms. And in last class we have learned about food preservation methods. I hope you may have gone through the textbooks and noted important points. In today's class we are going to learn the last topic of this chapter, which is a very important part, nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen plays an important role in life of plants and animals. Nitrogen cycle describes how nitrogen element moves between plants, animals, microorganisms and in atmosphere and in soil. We know that nitrogen is needed for the formation of proteins, amino acids and nucleic acids. The circulation of nitrogen through living, that means plants and animals, and non-living environment, that is air, soil and water, called nitrogen cycle. There are 5 steps in nitrogen cycle. They are nitrogen fixation, nitrogen assimilation, ammonification, nitrification, denitrification. Now let's go through all these 5 steps one by one. So let's discuss the first step of nitrogen cycle, that is nitrogen fixation. Though our atmosphere has 78% of nitrogen gas, the plants and animals cannot take this nitrogen directly. So it has to be converted into useful forms of nitrogen like nitrates, ammonia, etc. so that the plants can absorb it directly. The conversion of atmospheric free nitrogen into nitrogenous compounds is called nitrogen fixation. The nitrogen fixations occurs in 2 ways. First one is by lightning, second one is biological nitrogen fixation. Let's see how nitrogen fixation occurs by lightning. When lightning strikes the nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere, it reacts to form oxides of nitrogen. Now let me show how these reactions occur in atmosphere, that is N2, that is nitrogen, plus O2 oxygen react when lightning strikes nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere. What happens? Oxides of nitrogen is formed. 2 oxides of nitrogen combines again with oxygen. It combines with rainwater H2O, oxygen in atmosphere to give 4HNO3. 2HNO3 combines with limestone, calcium carbonate to give the product calcium nitrate, that is CaNO3. 3 twice plus H2O, water is released and dioxide is released. So let's summarize. The nitrogen fixation happens by 2 ways. First method is by lightning, second method is by biological nitrogen fixation. In lightning, what happens is hydrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere is getting converted into calcium nitrate, that is a nitrate form, right? Nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere combines when lightning happens to form oxides of nitrogen. These 2 molecules of oxides of nitrogen combines with oxygen to form nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide combines with rainwater and oxygen to form nitric acid. This nitric acid reacts with limestone in soil to form calcium nitrate. So this is how atmospheric nitrogen is converted into nitrates in soil. So in previous class, when we learned about the uses of microorganisms, we discussed about the microorganisms which help in increasing the soil fertility. Can you recollect the names of those microorganisms? Yes, we learned about rhizobium bacteria which are seen in the leguminous plants and some other bacteria and blue-green algae, etc. Right, so these microorganisms have large role in biological nitrogen fixation also. So in biological nitrogen fixation, certain plants, leguminous plants like peas, beans, pulses, etc. contains rhizobium bacteria in their root nodules. So this Rhizobium bacteria help in conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates. There are also certain bacteria like Nostoc and Anabaena. They are cyanobacters. Bacteria also have the ability to convert the atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates. So this nitrates can be absorbed by the plant. So till now we have studied about the first step of nitrogen cycle, that is nitrogen fixation. This nitrogen fixation is the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogenous compounds so that the plants and animals can use them. This process is called nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation happens by two ways. First way is lightning. So in this reaction what happened is the nitrogen is getting converted into calcium nitrates, which is a nitrate form, so that the plants can absorb it. Second way of nitrogen fixation is by biological nitrogen fixation. Certain bacteria is called Rhizobium in the root nodules have the capability to convert atmospheric nitrogen to nitrates, and some other bacteria like Nostoc and Anabaena, which belongs to the cyanobacteria family, has the capability to fix the nitrogen into nitrates. So we are moving to the next step of nitrogen cycle, that is nitrogen assimilation. So just now we have learned nitrogen fixation, that is the atmospheric nitrogen is now fixed in the soil in the form of nitrates or any other nitrogenous compounds. Now what happens in the nitrogen assimilation is plants absorb the nitrogen compounds from the soil and convert those nitrogenous compounds into proteins, plant proteins. So what happens is inorganic nitrogen is converted in organic nitrogen compounds like plant proteins by the method nitrogen assimilation. So nitrogen assimilation is the process in which inorganic nitrogen compounds in the soil is getting converted into organic nitrogen compounds like proteins and thus become a part of living organism is called nitrogen assimilation. Now the plant absorb the nitrates in the soil and make them nitrogenous proteins. What happens when herbivores feed these plants? Yes, so the nitrogen will be getting, and when the carnivorous animals are feeding these herbivores, they also get the nitrogen. So thus the nitrogen assimilation occurs. Now the third step in nitrogen cycle is ammonification. So in nitrogen fixation, the atmospheric nitrogen is converted into nitrates or nitrogenous compounds, and in nitrogen assimilation this inorganic nitrates and nitrogen compounds in soil is converted into organic ones. Now in the third step, that is ammonification, what happens is when plants and animals dies, the proteins present in them are converted into ammonium. Conversion is done by petrifying bacteria and fungi. They act as decomposers. They convert the proteins in dead plants and animals and convert them into ammonia. So ammonification is the process of conversion of complex proteins into ammonia. So the fourth step involved in nitrogen cycle is nitrification. What happens in nitrification is, firstly the ammonium salt is getting converted into nitrites with the help of the bacteria called nitrosome bacteria. These nitrites are getting converted into nitrates with the help of Nitrobacter bacteria. These two bacteria which helps in the conversion of ammonia to nitrates are called nitrifying bacteria. So nitrosome bacteria and Nitrobacter bacteria are called nitrifying bacteria, which helps in the conversion of ammonium salt in the soil to nitrates. This nitrates is the form which plants can absorb. So the conversion of ammonia to nitrates is called nitrification. So we are coming to the fifth step of nitrogen cycle, that is denitrification. So we have converted the atmospheric nitrogen to nitrates in the soil with the help of bacteria. and these nitrates are absorbed by the plant. Still there will be rest of few nitrates in the soil which are not absorbed by the plants. This leftover nitrates in the soil is getting converted into nitrogen gas with the help of Pseudomonas bacteria. So what does the Pseudomonas bacteria do? They convert the bacteria in the soil to nitrogen gas. So the process of conversion of free nitrates into nitrogen gas is called denitrification. Now let's watch a video and summarize what we have learned in today's class.
Nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen is needed for the formation of proteins, amino acids and nucleic acids. The cyclic process in which nitrogen is fixed, used by plants and animals and later returned to the atmosphere is referred to as the nitrogen cycle. The steps involved in nitrogen cycle are nitrogen fixation, nitrogen assimilation, ammonification, nitrification and denitrification. Nitrogen cycle. Our atmosphere has 78% nitrogen gas. Nitrogen is one of the essential constituents of all living organisms. The atmospheric nitrogen cannot be taken directly by plants and animals. It has to be first converted into nitrates, which is the principal source of nitrogen for green plants. The conversion of nitrogen into nitrates is known as nitrogen fixation. Lightning. When lightning strikes, nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere react and form oxides of nitrogen. These dissolve in rainwater and form nitric acid. Nitric acid reacts with limestone in the soil and converts into nitrates. N2 plus O2, lightning, 2NO, 2NO plus O2 gives us 2NO2, oxides of nitrogen. 4NO2 plus 2H2O plus O2 reacts to give us 4HNO3, nitric acid. CaCO3, limestone, plus 2HNO3, nitric acid, react to give CaNO3, calcium nitrate, plus H2O plus CO2. Biological nitrogen fixation. Certain plants, such as peas, beans, pulses, leguminous plants contain rhizobium bacteria in their root nodules. These bacteria can take atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into nitrogen compounds. Some cyanobacteria like Nostoc and Anabaena also fix atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates. Nitrate assimilation. Plants absorb nitrates from the soil through their root system and convert them into plant proteins. The herbivorous animals eat green plants and convert the plant proteins into animal proteins. The herbivorous animals are eaten by carnivorous animals. The process of conversion of inorganic nitrogen compounds into organic compounds that become a part of living organism is called nitrogen assimilation. Ammonification. When plants and animals die, the proteins present in them are converted into ammonium compounds by the putrefying bacteria and fungi, decomposers present in the soil. This process is called ammonification. We can define ammonification as conversion of complex organic compounds like proteins into ammonia. Nitrification. Ammonium salt in the soil is converted first into nitrites by Nitrosomonas bacteria. The nitrites are then converted into nitrates by Nitrobacter bacteria. The nitrates, so formed in the soil, can once again be absorbed by the plants. This process is called nitrification. Denitrification. A part of the nitrates in the soil are converted by Pseudomonas bacteria into nitrogen gas, which escapes into the atmosphere. The conversion of nitrates into free nitrogen gas by denitrifying bacteria, Pseudomonas bacteria, is called denitrification.
Now after learning the 5 steps of nitrogen cycle, you may have understood the role of microorganisms in nitrogen cycle. Now let's revise which are the microorganisms participating in the nitrogen cycle. In the first step, nitrogen fixation, the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogenous compounds happens in 2 ways, by lightning and biological nitrogen fixation. Biological nitrogen fixation, rhizobium bacteria in the root nodules of leguminous plants and nostoc and anabena is participating in the nitrogen fixation. In the second step of nitrogen cycle, that is assimilation, it is the conversion of inorganic nitrogen compounds to organic nitrogen compound. No microorganisms are involved in assimilation. Now the third step of nitrogen cycle is ammonification. It's a process by which complex organic compounds like proteins are converted into ammonia. This conversion is done with the help of putrefying bacteria and fungi, which are decomposers. Fourth step of nitrogen cycle, that is nitrification, is the process of conversion of ammonia into nitrate. This happens with the help of nitrifying bacteria. Nitrifying bacteria, nitrosome, helps in the conversion of ammonias to nitrites. Nitrobacters help in the conversion of nitrites to nitrates. Now the last step of nitrogen cycle, that is denitrification. It's a conversion of nitrates into free nitrogen gas, and it's done with the help of the bacteria Pseudomonas. Now I want all of you to take your textbook, page number 29, figure 2.15. So students, let's examine this picture of nitrogen cycle in your textbook. Atmospheric nitrogen is getting converted. Lightning in the atmosphere fixes the nitrogen, and rhizobium bacteria and blue-green algae fixes the atmospheric nitrogen and convert into nitrogenous compounds. So in the first step of nitrogen cycle, we have learned about nitrogen fixation, which happens in two ways. First way is by lightning, second way is by biological nitrogen fixation. Now by fixation, the nitrogen reaches the soil, compounds of nitrogen in soil. So these two represent nitrogen fixation. So the nitrogen in the soil is absorbed by the plants. Plants make those nitrogen as proteins. The herbivorous animals feed the plants. Proteins are converted as animal proteins. 3 represents assimilation. These 3 represent assimilation. Herbivorous animals and plants die and decay. This animal proteins is getting converted into nitrogenous waste in the soil. This conversion is done by putrefying bacteria and fungi. They decompose the dead materials. This step represents ammonification. Now the ammonium salt in the soil is getting converted into nitrites by nitrosome bacteria. Nitrates is getting converted into nitrites by nitrobacteria. And nitrosome bacteria and nitrobacteria are together known as nitrifying bacteria. And this process of conversion of ammonia into nitrites is called nitrification. The last step of nitrogen cycle, that is compounds of, now the compounds of nitrogen in soil is converting the compounds of nitrogen in the soil is, now the last step of nitrogen cycle, the compounds of nitrogen in the soil, the extra nitrogen compounds in the soil is converted into atmospheric nitrogen by the bacteria called Pseudomonas bacteria, and this process is called denitrification. The compounds in the soil, nitrifying bacteria converts the nitrogenous compounds into nitrogen gas, and thus denitrification occurs. So this nitrogen cycle is a cyclic process where the circulation of nitrogen happens in living and non-living environment. So students, by the end of this class, I am giving you a small home assignment based on today's class. So students, I am giving a small home assignment based on today's class. Kindly go through the home assignments and submit it before next class. By this, we are coming to an end of this chapter. From next class onwards, we will be discussing the textbook activities. So before next class, you read this chapter at least once and comment if you have any doubts regarding this chapter. See you in next class. Thank you.